Good morning, Joyce. Good morning,
Morning.
everyone. So, welcome to book date session with you, the platform that we share the best book that recommended by us.
Yes.
Today, we're going to share a book that I never read before. Girls Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis. So, today Joyce are going to convince me to read this book. So, because I
You
never read this book, so I'll let Joyce start.
okay. This book by its name, you see, is Girl Stop Apologizing. All right. This is the book about personal development by Rachel Hollis. So this book basically it has a very important point to share with you. Is Rachel Hollis right? I quote from her. I believe we can change the world, but first we have got to stop living in fear of being judged for who we are. So this book separate into three different parts. First part is talking about excuses to let go. The second part is behaviors to adopt. And third part is about the skills to acquire. So that is basically what is the content of the book.
So if you want to convince me why or what make you want to read this book?
Oh yeah, this book I first thing I start to know Rachel Hollis about 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
What really captured my attention to know more about her is because of her I would say that her genuinely share and also her mission to help to transform women's life. And she is a mama of four kids. So I am so amazed at how she can have four kids at the same time, handle her family, plus together with her business. So I'm thinking that can I know more about her? So I start to read this book as well. And this is such a great journey to read her book right here. Yeah.
So um so for men like me, do I need to read this book? I mean, I hear that you say that it's more for women or mother to read, right?
Okay, this book is yes, it's more a lot of example right by Rachel is more skewed to women. A lot of example is definitely because by the topic, by the title, like girls for
Yeah.
girls, right? For guys, if you want to read, definitely it's all right. But just there's a lot of what I would say is example is more skewed towards women's side. So
Okay.
if you were to read you're definitely welcome to understand in women's perspective as well. Plus, together, I really encourage you all guys to buy this book to present to those around you, the girls,
Okay.
encourage them to step up and also embrace themselves to achieve their goals. Embrace and achieving their goals. That is very, very important who Rachel write in this book.
Okay. So let me talk a little bit about the content of the book. So I hear you say excuses to let go of. So so what are the excuses or fear that we must let go? And maybe you can share some of your personal experience about this fear that hold you back last time and how you choose to let go.
Oh yes, this book she talked about excuses. There is quite a number of excuses that she wrote. It's like that's not what other women do. I'm not a goal-oriented person. I don't have time. I'm not enough to succeed. All these things that's nine excuses. For me, I would love to share with you some of my personal experience of the two excuses. First is about this. Um, I don't know whether you know or not, Gideon. I'm not sure I told you before. I'm the girl that is a topic of conversation for a lot of people since I was young. So that's why when I always have this um scared fear of being judged by other people because people love to talk about me. When they love to talk about me, I found one thing is if let's say they love to talk about me, I will end it up is like I care so much how they talk about me, how they judge me, who I am. And I start to realize that the more I scared how other people judge me, I'm living in the fear of every time I need to care for what other people think about me, what other people will talk about me. So I feel like this is one thing that I need to know how to let go. This is somehow like I would really say if I choose to let go is about 8 years ago only. How to let go what those things that other people judgment is not important for me. So this is very important thing that I think for ladies, if you're really scared that fear of what other people think about you, as I remember, I have a coach, a mentee. I asked her, if you think that what other people think about you is so important, do you know who cares about it? Other people don't. It doesn't care about. They just talk about you. They just don't care. And then she replied me, I care. I said, yeah, you care because you still have the fear in you. You scared how people would judge you. And I just let go how people would judge me. That's how it's important. One of the biggest excuses or the fear that you can let go, and is definitely by Rachel Hollis in this book. And second is about excuses that you have no time. You have no time. You all know that one thing that for you, you still don't know that I am right now doing a summit, 2021 and beyond summit. It just, I pulled this out, it just in 3 weeks. He didn't know it because I told him before I want to do it until the whole process. He is the one support me along the journey as well. One thing is you don't have the time to do it is a kind of very normal excuses people will give. Let's see. December is the busiest time in my life in the whole year, I would say, because I need to handle a lot of family stuff. And I say, either one, I make it, I pull up, I make the time, and I say I do it. I pull all the speaker, get all the registration page done, or I would tell myself the excuses I don't have the time because now December is the busiest time of my life. So I cannot make it. So I think delay until next year. There's two choice. So it's two. So I choose number one. I will tell myself I can make up the time because this is my priority. When you tell people you don't have the time, it's basically this thing is not your priority at the moment. You are just telling people like this. So if you put this as a top priority, you will find out the time to make it happen. So I think this is the two that I want to highlight. Definitely, it was also written from
Yeah, I agree a lot. Not to live in the judgment of others, or live in the eyes of others, and about also not to make excuse. I think we need to be honest with ourselves. If we want to do something or don't want to do something, just be honest. Just that you make the choice. Um,
yeah,
and you make the priorities. If something is really not in your priority, just honestly be yourself. I think also for Joyce, right? If you make your commitment to do your summit, you also say no to a lot of other things. So it's both way, right? Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I think you didn't know me well, but I say a lot of no, which I think I want to bring up the second part of the book, what Rachel talked about the behavior.
yeah. So I think the second part is about behavior that you must adopt to in your journey towards your own goal. So what are the behavior that you think is a must for us to adopt? So maybe a one or two you can let us know.
As I just now said, we have to make up the time, right?
Yes.
Then another part is you have to learn how to say no. All this thing, the point that I illustrate here is written by Rachel in this book. So I'm trying to use my own example to illustrate out to help you to understand that we all are human. A lot of time I last time, okay, this is my mistake. that I thought that I am the one can do everything in the world. So I'm the people pleaser. I can do everything. When people ask me help, I will say yes. I will willingly to help them, and definitely I would love to help them. But just right now, we have to know that we all only have 24 hours. The precious 24 hours. Is sometimes you can't have everything in your plate until you don't have your own time to do what is important and what is precious for you. So you have to learn what are the not so important that you might delegate for other people to do, or those things that possible that you need to say no politely. And I still struggle with that, honestly. Sometimes when I say no to other people, which I previously say yes, 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 and they cannot understand me. They say, why you change? Why you change? Some last time you are so helpful, right now you're so, yeah, you become so not helpful. Then I communicate with them, telling them that I have all these things in mind. Can you please ask other people to help you out with this? And I can teach them how to do it. But the thing is, like, some people they might understand it, some they might not. But the thing is, which life you choose.
Yeah.
So sometimes we have to ask for help. The second part, the behavior that we can adopt is asking help for other people. A lot of time this book illustrate a lot of thing about women's, right? We women's, we play a lot of hats. I am a daughter, I am a sister, then I am what, everything. Then if you're a mama, you're a mom, you need to take care of your kids. If you have spouse, you have your husband, you need to take care like everything, everybody, but forget about yourself. So sometimes you can always ask, learning how to ask for help does not make you look weak.
Yeah, yeah. I always believe this. Yeah, talk about this. Especially women, we need a support system. You don't shy to ask for help, and don't think that no one can help you. Also, right? I think yeah. I think everyone go through. Most of the people will go through what you go through, and you can always ask for help, right?
Yes.
Um,
We just ask, then people respond, right? People will say, yes, I can chip in to help you in this session. That's how we get through. So that is also one of the behavior that is from this book, Rachel Hollis, she write. Stop allowing them to talk you out of it. People will tell you so many things that you should not do, what you want to do right now. Just I illustrate the summit. There's a lot of friends telling me, Joyce, why you want to pull out on 1st of January. This summit is will going to run it on the 1st of January. Then some of my friends told me, Joyce, you see, 1st of January is a new year. Everybody go out to celebrate. It's New Year. Why you want to choose? You are not choosing the second day or the third day or what? I said, which day you going to choose? They will still have excuses if they never want to show up themselves. You get what I mean?
yeah,
If you don't want to show up yourself on the day, you can still watch a replay, definitely. It's fine. But if you just don't want to participate anytime, every time that I do it, people will still tell you the same thing. It just happened to be our coffee talk, my coffee talk, that this coming Friday, Gideon will be on the show. So a lot of people say, Joyce, Friday afternoon, I'm working. I said, you can watch the replay. Why not you don't want to do on Saturday or Sunday? Still the same thing. Other people will tell you that I have a family. I need to take care of my family. I have my family day. So I need to clean my house, do my household chores, go to where. They will still have thousands of excuses. It's just they don't want to show up. They will give you a lot of reason behind that. So I prepare the replay. So if you really have the emergency, go to watch your replay. It's definitely fine. Yeah.
so maybe we should go to the last one about the skill. Um, Looking at the time. So I think the book also talk about I hear you talk about the skill that we need to
Yes.
acquire.
Yeah.
So I think there are so many skills we need to acquire. Maybe you can just tell us a number one skill that we must have.
For Rachel, she wrote in this book, there is 6 skills: planning, confidence, persistence, effectiveness, positivity, and leadership. So for me, out of these 6 skills, I think one of the skill is very important for me personally is a skill of learning how to be confident person.
Oh, I see. So confidence is a skill. Wow.
Yes.
I thought it's a mindset. I mean, I told you, right? So maybe can you tell us more like how do we build our confidence?
Learn, I mean, confidence is a learnable skill because we don't come out from our mom's womb telling yourself that, yeah, I'm a confident person. No, right? We can always learn how to be a confident person. So let's see, Rachel put in this book, all right? Because today we are talking about the book, all right?
Yeah.
So one point that she illustrates is you got to love how you look. You must be first love and confidence in how you look, then you will feel confident. It is one of the very simple concept. Some, I would say me again, for those that know me, like Gideon, physically you know me, you know that I'm not the someone very tall. All right, this has been bothering me for quite a numbers of years. I always tell myself that I'm not tall enough. That for you to know that you never met me physically, I'm 153 cm. It's about 1.5 meter.
Oh, now the secret is out.
So I always have this concept in my mind that I'm not tall enough, that I'm not confident. So do you see the connection there when how you look can directly influence on how you feel about your confidence level? So until a point that I try to wear high heels, from 2 inch to 3 inch, 3.5 inch to 4 inch, to let myself feel I'm more confident. It is actually no need. You are confident, you need to feel yourself, love yourself how you look. No matter how you look, you need to love yourself. And in front of the mirror, knowing that you love your own body, you love your own body, how you look yourself, it's very important. And second part, definitely we talk about figure things out. Know that you trust yourself, that you can figure it out in the process of whatever you want to do. That's a very, very important. Learn the skill, be competent in whatever you want to do. That will really boost your confidence level. So this is the 2 parts of it that I think I want to really stress it out.
I want to know more. So are you saying that confidence is like a muscle? When you build it, or you have it, it will become some part of you. So even though some of your down day, um, not so good day, the confidence will be already inside you and it will help you go through.
Yes.
Or do I need to bring it out consciously?
Oh, I would say yes. You store inside your body. I store my confidence. I remember when I learned about hypnosis, I actually store my confidence in part of my hand, in one part of my hand. So if I don't feel the confidence, I actually tap on my hand to call out, to bring out the confidence level in me, that I know that I'm able and I'm capable. I am able to figure it out by brainstorming what can I do right now. Because there will be a lot of challenges along the journey in whatever you do, whether it's your career, your family, your work, whatever, or your relationship. So be creative, thinking about how to progress that makes you feel like you're more confident and believe in yourself. That definitely is a conclusion for today. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe in yourself. Yeah. Any last word or I think
Oh yeah,
we
there is one more thing.
we-
Just a sentence from the book, Rachel. I think I want to bring out this book. I quote from this one. She wrote, "You are going to be there every single day. The day means your life. All right. So you better believe your life is worth fighting for." I quote from her. You're going to have this one life, and you better believe that your life is worth you fighting for it. And be kind in the process. You know, I know that you want to challenge yourself to be better, to be more, but the thing is, be kind to yourself. This is one thing that I my mistake as well. I always beat myself up for not doing for
for
not
not
doing as good as I want. And learning how to be kind to yourself is definitely
yeah. So what
a
I'm saying is that we must fight in this life, but also we must be kind to ourselves also in the process, right?
yes.
Yeah, very good one. I think you managed to convince me to read the book.
Okay, okay. I'll borrow you the book to read. All right. Thank you, everyone. So we'll
Okay,
see you all next Saturday.
thank you.
Bye bye. Oh yeah,
Bye.
this Saturday we don't have our book day session because we combine the book day session together with the coffee talk.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll just post the replay again
Yes. We'll
on
see you.
Saturday.
Bye
See you.
bye.
Bye. Bye.